Alright, so last time around, we'd started up a Doubles de Wizard. Uh, Again, my wizard character, right? I love porting my wizard from EverQuest over into other games, even games where it doesn't make sense. So yeah, our goal is to be a wizard. That is the goal. I guess, okay, real quick. So what are the goals for our playthrough here? This is where we're gonna be at. So, what are our goals for Doubles de Wizard? So, my goal for this sim is to achieve ultimate power and immortality. So, be a wizard, right? Be a mage of some kind, and master that, and also to achieve immortality. And there's a couple of ways you can do that in The Sims 2. I don't even know all of the ways you can do it because I never had all the expansions as a kid. I'm only getting to play around with the complete collection now, so I don't know all the options. I know that there's some there's some lifetime aspiration stuff you can get to achieve immortality, but you can achieve a more hands-off form of immortality pretty easily. Well, not super easily, but becoming a vampire. And here's the neat thing about The Sims 2, and this is a little bit unique from The Sims 3 and 4. So in The Sims 3 and 4, you can generally only have one life state at a time. Also, I like how the camera is just slowly wandering away from where I had it. But yeah, in The Sims 3 and 4, you can only generally have one life state. So basically, your sim is either a normal sim, or they're a magic sim, or they're a vampire. Like, they can only have one life state, right? In The Sims 2, you can hybridize, I think, as much as you want. So, like, you can have some weird stuff. Like, you could have a vampire, plant sim, witch, zombie, ghost. Like you can mix all the life states. There's no there's no artificial limitation on this. And the idea of like a plant sim vampire is so funny to me, because like vampire sims die in the sun and plant sims need sunlight to live. I'm not exactly sure how they resolve that. Like, I'm not really sure, like, yeah, I'm not sure how a sim like that lives, but it would be interesting. I think the camera is going in the direction of my mouse, right? Like, when I leave my mouse in the top left, does it go to the top left? Kinda? I'm not sure if the camera just wobbles randomly or if it's going in the direction of my mouse. But anyway, yeah, so ultimate power and immortality sounds pretty simple, right? That's our goal. But we have a bit of a more short-term goal. The short-term goal is that we moved into an apartment complex and our rent is $1,900 a week, and on top of that we have about 1,000 simoleons in bills that we also have to pay. So yeah, we've got almost 3K in bills. We only have 11,000 simoleons, and I mean, we're gonna need a whole lot more than that. So yeah, before Doubles de Wizard begins her quest for unlimited magical power and infinite knowledge and all that good stuff, we kinda need to solve the problem of not getting evicted. Yeah, so let's work on that. let's work on the simple things before we deal with life's big questions and such. But this is what I love. And again, 3 times the bills, baby. I love the struggles. I welcome them. Alright, here we are. Nice thunderstorm going on. Perfect. So where is our sim at? She's taking a bubble bath. Gotcha. Alright. Man, look at this nice apartment complex. We're in the nice part of town where there's dumpsters and burned out cars in parking lots. We're in a great part of town. Alright, so she just hopped out of the bath, and ooh, this is a good so when she hopped out of the bath there, she's in her towel now. That's a mod. Before I started up The Sims 2 again, I did put a mod in. I put lots of mods in that kind of tweak the gameplay stuff, and I mean, something that just makes sense to me is that, yeah, like a sim hops out of the shower. Why do they always hop out of the shower and they're immediately in their normal clothes, right? So this puts them in a towel when they get out of the shower, and there's just a check, right? There is a background check happening every couple sim minutes, and it's basically deciding on whether they switch out of their towel and they turn back into their regular clothes. But they will, yeah, they'll stay in a towel for a little bit. Oh, she's cooking. Oh, she's walking away from the oven. She's gonna go stargaze. Is that a good idea? Is that a good idea? Okay, good. I was kind of worried that she was like, you know how Sims are. I was kind of worried she was gonna go stargazing and that, yeah, I was worried she was gonna stargaze and then just completely forget the oven and it was just gonna burn the whole apartment down. Yeah, I know. Our lighting setup is a little, I mean, I think we only have 2 lights here, right? Like, I'm looking at our actual lights, and it looks like we have 1 light there, 1 light there. So we, like, a large section of our living area here just doesn't have proper lighting. But lights cost money. Also, there was a mod that I was playing with. I turned it off because the bills were actually a little too much. I think it would be better used as an alternative to the triple bills that I have. But there's another mod for The Sims 2 that enables a feature that was actually intended to be a feature in the game originally. So, and I think this is a concept that the later games just abandoned entirely. So, in The Sims 2, it was intended that power and water cost money. So basically, like, anytime you turn on a light, that would eat electricity, right? Anytime that you used the computer or a TV or, like, open the refrigerator, that would cost electricity. Anytime you use the sink or the bath or, you know, anything like that, it would use water. And, like, utility bills was supposed to be a thing. Like, depending on how much water and power you use, it would add on to your normal bill amount, right? That was actually an intended feature of the game, but they just didn't put it into the final game, and then The Sims 3 and 4 just don't worry about that at all. But yeah, there is a mod that will add utilities back into the game, and all the objects in the game already, like, at least for the base game, they already have stats for utilities. Also, you might have noticed that up in the corner, it said story progression. You know, dude had a thing, right? So that's a mod, and it adds in the story progression from The Sims 3, which, again, a lot of people that play The Sims 2, they don't like that, but I do. I really like story progression. Hey, we got our first skill point. That's one want fulfilled. Nice. So she wants to gain a body skill, and she wants to get logic up to level 2. I'd say logic level 2 is a pretty good one, and a natural thing we'd increase. Ooh, the mailman. Also, right now, we have a job as an adventurer, but our lifetime aspiration, I think, is to... yeah, so the lifetime aspiration is to become chief of staff at the hospital. So we actually want to quit our job as an adventurer and become a... Like, we want to get into the medical career as soon as possible. So let me, I need to constantly look for the medical job, because that's the one she wants for her lifetime aspiration. Yeah, I know. Like, I'll be honest, a lot of the gameplay stuff from, like, between The Sims 3 and 4, a lot of it feels bad. Like, just feels bad. Hey, story progression, Wanda Tinker's having a baby. Nice. I think our carpool is here, but before I do that, I want to, like, again, we want to get into the medical career if at all possible. The oceanography career. Man. Alright, well, okay, let's just go on our adventuring job. Yeah, you can't access all jobs at once. You can only access what's available in the newspaper for that day or the computer for that day. And it's one of those things where, like, look, I get it from the standpoint of someone who is all about control of their Sims and all that, and ease of access. I get that just being able to get the job, that is nice, but I actually prefer this. I actually prefer that it works this way. Like, it's kind of simulating that not all jobs are available at all times. Like, you know, there's sort of like a job economy. So you might not get the job you want for quite some time. I kind of like that. So we're zooming ahead through the day. Oh, what is this? Doubleus is following her standard morning routine, taking care of things for the ambassador, who's out of town. When trouble strikes the embassy, the local population is most displeased with the ambassador's dietary habits. Apparently, grilled cheese is not an acceptable food for many people in the country, for reasons unknown. Grilled cheese is haram. Alright, the Doubleus must make a decision to fix the situation. Should she remove grilled cheese from the menu to appease the local population? Or is it her duty to keep grilled cheese for the ambassador at all costs? I like grilled cheese forever. No more grilled cheese. I like the choices in this, because I kind of forget, like, I know that, like, random choices like this are still a thing in The Sims 4, but I forget if they, like, you can have really bad negative consequences from it. In The Sims 2, you can lose your job if you choose wrong. Well, let's see. I feel like grilled cheese forever would make my boss happy, right? But that would make the locals unhappy, but I don't know if that matters or not. Let's do grilled cheese forever. Doubleus refuses to bow to the threats of the crowd, at least not at the expense of the ambassador's right to consume delicious grilled cheese. The crowd does not take kindly to Doubleus's announcement, and they begin heaving large quantities of melted cheese at the embassy. Before long, the building is covered in cheese, and the smell is not too pleasant. The ambassador returns to find his embassy covered in cheese that is not too fragrant, and his appetite for grilled cheese quickly disappears. The ambassador is able to arrange a ceasefire when he announces that Doubleus will be fined 350 simoleons to cover the cost of damages and emotional turmoil amongst the locals. Oh, great. Great. I'm already in poverty. I'm already at risk of getting evicted, but, like, oh, great. Oh, it's the story progression happening. Which, again, I like story progression. That was one of my favorite things with The Sims 3. Yay, we got our monies! And we're sick! Great. Great. So we need lots of rest to recover. Don't spend too much time standing up. She'll be healthy in no time. Great, we got sick. Perfect. Who's this Betty Rando over here? Michelle Say. Is she one of our neighbors? Like, we have lots of neighbors, but I don't know. Michelle. Michelle lives over here. Okay. What's this? The Turner residence. First I thought it said the Toomer residence. Oh, is our sim, oh right, yeah, look, they have this like party place up here. Also, I think the burglar lives here. This is Callista Fuchs. I think the burglar just lives in our apartment complex. Which is kind of funny. Also, our sim is not very friendly, I don't think. She kind of pisses everyone off, which, oh god, her reputation. Ooh. So, Doubleus's reputation is... Oh, look at that. Malodorous menace. Oh no. Oh no. This is not how you make friends or influence people. I need to stop my sim before she really like just gets into a fight. Let's go downstairs and well we need to rest, right? So like use toilet, get clean, maybe sit at the computer and get our social need up a little bit, like just chat with people on the internets. Let's see, we need to make friends in order to advance. Who do we get along with? We get along with Callista, with Toby, Shelby, Amanda. Can we talk to any of these people? Kimberly, Kevin, Wyatt, Douglas. So these are people that we don't know. Yeah, these are people we don't know at all. So I guess chat with someone. Chat with Kevin. Sounds like a fine gentleman. But yeah, we really don't like Michelle Say. And yeah, well, yeah, getting into a slap fight did get her social need up. Also, God, look at this lighting, right? Like, she's sitting in the dark. Yeah, like, it's 6 o'clock, the sun is going down, right? Yeah, sun's going down. Oh, apparently Aaron is an alien. But yeah, look at this. Like, our sim is just sitting here as the sun goes down. She doesn't have any lights on. She's just basking in the glow of her monitor. And her monitor is like, it's at like minimum brightness, right? Man, I can relate. I can relate to this. And she's like slouched in her chair, like, again, I'm loving this. On her nice 90s PC. Alright, let's see. We got see a wolf, because our main thing is knowledge. Let's see, is the next day a work day? Okay, so the next day is not a work day. So, I mean, it's good that we have a rest day, but at the same time we need... Oh, wait, shit, we got bills, right? Didn't we get our like, fresh bills? I mean, the mail dude was here. Okay, lights are on now, but, I guess let's get the social need up a little bit, right? So we'll get the social need up, and then we'll recycle this stuff, and then get our bills from downstairs, and then just keep resting because she's sick. And what are her fears? So oh god, one of her fears is to throw up. The other fear is to pass out, and then there's the being rejected for a water balloon fight. So she's sick, so there's a high chance she's gonna throw up, and that will lose her 500 aspiration. That's not great. Well, I'm gonna let her just get her social up for a second, because I just had a thought. But it was just a thought about story progression. So I don't know, like for me, and this is probably why in my life I've probably gravitated more to The Sims 3 than The Sims 2. Like for me, what I love about The Sims 3 is it's kind of how simulative it is. You know, like the whole neighborhood is all simulating at the same time. You know, as you're playing your household, all the other households are still going, and it feels like you're part of a living neighborhood, right? Like a living world, where events are happening and life moves on with or without you. And I like that. That's kind of what I like about The Sims 3. For me, I love The Sims 2, but what I always kind of had a hard time getting into it again when I tried to play it as an adult is this, like, there's no story progression in The Sims 2 normally. Like the neighborhood is not, you know, the neighborhood is not all simulating around you. There's a weird situation where like you could have a multi-generational household, and like the friends that one sim makes as like a young sim, those sims will never age. And like you could have multiple generations that are friends with like the same sim child, right? It's weird because only your household is like active and aging. So for me, like, lack of story progression was kind of a, like, it's a reason I never really got back into The Sims 2. But thanks to mods, right? Thanks to mods, it's back in. It's back in. And my urge to play The Sims 2 has increased because of it. Oh no, you gotta go. Well, see you around, Lokis. You know, feel free to stop by again sometime. I'm pretty regular in this morning hour now. Oh, Wanda Tinker is pregnant. Also, Wanda Tinker, I don't want to be mean, but like from the little picture there, Wanda Tinker kind of looks like it looks like a male Sim's face just slapped onto a female Sim, like with the hair and the dress. I mean, I guess she's just kind of, you know, she's got that rando towny face, but man. All right. Oh, hey, Doubleless is no longer sick. That's good. And it's a new day, so new day. Okay, play chess. That's an easy one to get, but I'm gonna let her take a bath first. But it's a new day. That means the paper will come. A new chance to look for new, you know, to look for the medical career. Also, oh look, something I should probably pay more attention to is the little thermometer. So right now she's very warm. Temperature is a factor. And I have mods that actually fix how the temperature works too. Oh god, we got our first break. So we're gonna have to fix that eventually. But first, let's try to find, I guess maybe let's recycle the old, recycle the old papers first. Yeah, let's recycle these old papers. And let's check the new newspaper to see if medical is in there. And then if it's not in that, we'll check the computer. Because at least it is two completely separate job pools, so at the very least, it's like every day you're rolling two separate chances, right? Okay, so none in that. Let's check PC. Music. Law. Intelligence. Medicine! Also, I think that's a wizard over there. Wait, you have trod the arduous path of excellence, and your desire is answered by this ancient power. Choose wisely your requests. Ooh. I had to look and see what's going on with that. But medicine career. As a medical technician, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Sunday. From 8 to... Okay, so I think we're too late to do the job today, but... Yeah. So wait, is she a wizard? No, it's Marion Pasang. So wait, did she just left a genie lamp? She just left a genie lamp. Okay. Let me save real quick. I just realized I should be saving more frequently. 'Cause you know, things can happen in The Sims. Especially with all the mods I got going on. That is one thing, is that like I have not had the game crash on me yet, but we are running a lot of mods, and I probably should save my game a little more frequently, because the game, The Sims 2, it doesn't auto-save. There is no auto-save here, so I should stay on top of that. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the genie lamp. I feel like the genie lamp's a trap. I feel like that's gonna be a trap, but then again, maybe not. You know, then again. I wanted to put it over there on my table. I need another... Oh, you can't put it on a table? Huh. Huh. You can't put it on a table. That's weird. Well, where am I gonna put it then? I don't know. Where do I put a genie lamp? I guess stuff the genie lamp over there. Maybe I'll want to make use of a genie lamp at some point. Although I guess it's nice to have the option to sell it too. All right, so to advance in the medical career, we need cleaning actually. We need to get better at cleaning. Can we study cleaning? We can study cleaning. Okay. So it might be a good idea to do that. Let me just get those needs up a little bit first, though. All right. Get that social up. All right. All right. So you got your social up. Now let's use the toilet. Trying to maximize at least a little bit here, because yeah, the next day we have to head to work. Oh no. We got more bills. We got bills. Alright, so let's study cleaning. And yeah, I know our bathtub is just like our bathtub is just going nuts over there. That's unfortunate, but we kind of just have to deal with that for right now. All right, no time to fix that. We need to get better at cleaning. Also, I guess, you know, if I wanted our sim to use if I wanted them to use the nice comfy chair that we got, we probably need to put the bookshelf a little closer to that, and maybe like we maybe need to reposition where the shelves are relative to that, because yeah, they're never gonna use that chair. Yeah, I feel like she's never gonna use that chair if it's over there. Like if we want her to use the chair to read her books, then we probably need to put the chair like right over here. Or here, right? Like we gotta put it somewhere next to the bookshelves, because she'll just go for the nearest chair, even if it's not the most comfy chair. All right. So if we want to advance in medicine, and this is the right career, right? Like become chief of staff in the medical career, and we're in the medical, medicine. Okay, so yeah, we need 1 cleaning, don't need any friends, but I'm very sure we're gonna need friends as we advance, so... looks like the apartment is in great shape. There's nothing for me to do. I'll be back tomorrow. Is it in great shape? Well, I'm kind of wondering... Oh, I just had a thought. So not only do we have to pay all of our apartment bills, but we also have to worry about the landlord coming, and so I guess if the apartment was just a complete wreck, right? So I suppose if the apartment was a total mess, then I guess we might be at risk, right? Well, in that case, we kind of do need to fix the... Oh, wait, I wonder, could we like call the landlord and... I mean... Isn't it the landlord's job to fix stuff like that? I wonder if we could do that. Alright, we got a point of cleaning. We only need 1 point of cleaning right now, so that's good. She wants to go fishing. I'm not even sure how you go fishing in The Sims 2. Like in The Sims 3, it's just you go to a body of water, but in The Sims 2, I'm not sure. Maybe you also just go to a body of water. It's just you have to go to a park specifically, I guess. All right. I wonder, is the landlord still around? Can we ask her about repairing our broken tub? I guess not. I wonder if we can call the landlord about it. What's the landlord's name again? Who's our landlord? Carla Donna, is that her? I'm not sure that's her, actually. I don't think we have a relationship with the landlord, actually. We might not have a relation with the landlord. Do we have a phone? I just kind of realized that. Does our sim have a phone? I don't see a phone in this apartment. And this isn't The Sims, it's not The Sims 3 or 4, where every sim has a smartphone, you know? We can take picture and pose, but I don't think this is the era of The Sims where they all just have a phone. Which I gotta be honest, I kinda like that. I kinda like that Sims don't all have phones. I think you can get one. I'm pretty sure you can buy a or maybe not a smartphone, but just a cell phone. I'm pretty sure you can buy one for your sim, but it's something you have to actually go out into the world and buy, like shop for it. So we need a phone. Man, more things that are gonna make this apartment cost more money. Again, I am very happy that I didn't spend all of our money furnishing the apartment, because if I did, we'd probably be evicted already. Alright, we have the Simline table phone. I think that's probably what we want to go with. Probably. Yeah, let's just put it right next to the PC. I could be blind, but I don't see that this house has a phone in it. I also don't think we have a burglar alarm either, right? I wonder if we need one. I don't know if we need a burglar alarm in our individual apartment. It's just, it would kind of suck if a burglar invaded and, you know. Yeah, it would kind of suck if a burglar invaded and we lost all of our nice shit. That would be a shame. So I'm putting a burglar alarm in. And yeah, all this is gonna make... I mean, literally the burglar lives in our apartment complex. The burglar lives in the apartment, so... I mean, I feel like we need that layer of protection, right? So yeah, call landlord, request repair. Oh, we can do that. Let's do that, because yeah, our tub is just, it's a problem right now. So are they gonna fix it? I hope they will. I called about the repairs, so I hope they'll do something about it. But Doubleist just wants to play on her PC. Understandable. Okay, so the carpool. Okay, I think they said the carpool will arrive at 7, and I think the carpool usually sticks around for a half hour, so we have to be ready to go at 7:30. But we met the cleaning. Yeah, we met the cleaning skill. So we should be able to advance in this career, and it's a career that they have it 5 days out of the week. So like right now, we make $280 a day, 5 days a week. So that's not bad. We're on a path here, but it's not enough. We need to, like, we basically need to make like twice this amount of money to be able to kind of afford to live where we're at right now. I feel like we can manage that. I feel like we can manage it. We might have to sell some of our nice furniture, like maybe sell that genie lamp. So yeah, we might have to sell some things to get to where we need to be, so like to stay in the house long enough that we don't get evicted, but I think we can pull this off. And again, I welcome this challenge. I like that we have a little bit of a pressure on us right now. I like that. Alright, so let's get them bills. I feel like you probably didn't need to take the bill all the way back to your apartment before you pay it, but it's okay. 307. Yeah, the bills have gone up. Or wait, no, that's less bills, right? Like I'm trying to think actually. Like our first bill, right? So the very first bill that we paid was like 500 something, I think. Like, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think our first bill was damn near 500, so this one is a lot less. So at least it's not the same bill every single time. I guess I guess there's a weekly bill and they just sort of divvy it up between Tuesday and Thursday, I guess. So maybe our bills, like, yeah, like, okay, so Let me think. So, yeah, the first one's almost 500, but then this one's only like 300. So that means 800 plus the almost 2,000, or so. So it's like 2,700. That's a lot. That is less than I thought it would be. It's a couple hundred less than I thought it would be. I think we can maybe work with that. So Carla's the landlady. So oh no, the landlady wants to yell at us. Oh no. It's probably not great that the landlady hates us. And now we're just picking on Michelle here. I love, again, I could try to intervene and keep Doubleless from making a fool of herself, but I kind of like to see where this is going. I like to see where the sim that we made, where their personality is gonna take them. Clearly not to great places with Michelle, but she's clearly capable of getting along with other sims. She's capable of it. Although the other sim doesn't really seem to be enjoying the conversation a whole lot. But we're enjoying it. I guess that's what matters. So you know what, like, since, yeah, we're in a weird place with our landlord, let's just let them chat for a moment and get that back up. Oh god. Doubleless, stop picking on him. Also, what about that repair? Oh, I guess they did it. Yeah, they did it. Cool. Oh, our phone's ringing. Quick, get up there, get up there. Come on, stop getting distracted by other people. Get that phone. Who's on the line? I must know. Also, stop standing around in the dark. She really doesn't like to turn her lights on until it is actually dark, right? Found some new places to hang out at the downtown. Do you want to meet me there? I don't know who you are. I'm staying here. It's like I don't know who you are, man. Apartment's in great shape. So yeah, so it looks like our landlord is just gonna constantly visit, and we're gonna have to deal with that. And we're gonna have to keep things neat. All right, use your bladder. Eat some food, clean up the, oh god, look at this, there's just moldy TV dinners sitting out. Let's try to clean this place up a little bit. So yeah, I'm gonna have her focus on cleaning a little. Wait, what? Do we not have a place we can clean this at? Like, huh. I'm wondering if we're missing something to clean this with. I mean, shouldn't it just go in the recycle? Yeah, I'm wondering if this is like some kind of special tray, like, do we need a trash bin? Yeah, I'm kind of wondering about this. I hope it's not a bad mod behavior, right? Like, it might be a bad mod kind of thing, but I hope not. So let's see. Because we haven't had this issue before. So wait, is that a... It's a dishwasher. Okay, so we have a dishwasher. We don't actually have a trash can here. I thought that was like the garbage compactor. So we don't have a garbage compactor then, right? So, like, maybe if we just get a trash can, we can put it in a trash bin, and then... Because, wait, I'm thinking, like... Oh. Okay, so yeah, the trash bin outside has been toppled. So, yeah. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So yeah, the trash bin is just turned over outside. So let's get a simple trash can somewhere in here what do we got for options? So there's the trash tack trash chute. Huh. Like, is this a... Huh. So it's just like a chute you can send trash down. I guess that is made... I suppose that is made for apartment living, right? And there's one in the hallway, too, but, So I'm very curious, if I put a trash bin, like, right there, I'm wondering if that's gonna block off... Like, I'm not sure how tight The Sims 2 is with pathfinding, right? So, like, can I leave here? Is this area too tight? No. Okay, so it's a little more lenient than I thought it would be. So, yeah, okay, now she'll put it in there, right? Yeah. So the issue is that the trash bin outside, so I guess an object like that cannot go down the chute. An object like that needs to be put in a bin of some kind, and the one bin on the lot that we can get to is outside and it's toppled, so that's okay. See, for a moment I thought we were getting some weird bug behavior, but it's not a bug at all. It's just it's behavior working as intended. It's just, yeah. It's just one of those things where it might look like a bug, right? Alright. Also, because it is pretty quiet here today, I do hope that people are having a good time. Those listening and lurking now, or I guess in the future, people will watch later, but I do like it when people say stuff. In a game like this, we got plenty of time to talk. And I am trying to play this with goals in mind. I am trying to, like we're not just dollhousing it up here. I am playing with some... I mean, we have kind of an intense gameplay challenge in that living in this apartment costs way too much money. So, we're kind of in a bit of a crunch to make enough cash to not get evicted. And I do want to, like, learn this character some magic, but, yeah, basic life stuff first, so we're trying to get that out of the way. And every time I watch it, like, maybe it's because The Sims 1 was really bad about this, but every time I watch a Sim cook something on a stove, I am so worried that they're gonna set their whole fucking house on fire. Like, The Sims are kind of notorious, especially in the earlier games. They're very notorious for not being able to cook a bowl of mac and cheese without setting something on fire. But so far she's doing alright, and her cooking skill is increasing, so that's good. Okay, so a little lag. I assume something's happening then. Whenever there's a spot of the lag, it usually means that there's some intense processing going on somewhere in the game. Which, that'll happen when you have the story progression mod on. Like, every now and then it's just gotta do some calculations. I hear stuff going on out in the hallway. I mean, I guess also there's just other Sims live here, so yeah, as you can see, other Sims live here, and even though we can't see them, they are going about their day as well. We are, like, even though we are only playing a singular Sim here, we are in a shared space, so yeah. Like, other Sims... Like, there will be some processing devoted to the other Sims in this lot doing things out of our sight, you know? Alright, just keep eating that mac and cheese. Keep eating it. Keep stuffing your face. You could have another bowl, but I think that's good enough for now. Let's clean this up. And I'm wondering, can we like put this back in the fridge? We can. Okay, put the leftovers away. So the thing is if I don't tell her to put the leftovers away, it's just gonna sit out and it's gonna go moldy, right? Let's maybe check food supplies. So current level is 147, and there's a 200. So yeah, like again, at some point we are gonna have to worry about, you know. Like, we're gonna have to worry at a certain point about buying more food. That will be a concern. Alright. I kind of want to, like, untopple the trash can, but I think she should get her sleep, right? Like, we need to worry about getting, advancing in the career. So, sleep now, you can upright the trash bin later. But hold. I mean, I probably missed it at this point. Roaches. There is a roach infestation. Yeah, see, this is why you don't really want to leave trash just out. Yeah, because now we got roaches on the lot. I think let's attempt to untopple that and maybe spray the roaches before we go off for work. Okay, carpool is arriving in an hour. Cool. We got fresh roll of wants. Cooking, cleaning. I didn't think cleaning was going to be so important for the medical career, but I guess it does make sense, right? It kind of makes sense, because I guess you can't be doing medical things dirty. All right, let's go down and let's deal with this before she goes to work, because otherwise this lot is going to get infested. And I think she'll just go to work. Yep. So she is currently a emergency medical technician, which is a pretty good. I feel like that's a pretty good intro right there. It's a good starting job. Okay, so oh yeah, shitload of stuff's gonna happen now. Story progression. So character had their first kiss. They're romancing this person, and something else happened, but I didn't catch it. Let's save our game real quick. Save that game. I think it's going to be a good practice to save our game at least once per sim day, because, yeah, again, I don't think my game will crash, but, you know, weird stuff might happen, and also, well, you know, our sim might literally die. Like, literally, you just might die, so you kind of want to keep on top of the save games. Alright, so she goes to work for, from 8 to 14. Which we're running on the 24-hour clock, which I kind of like. I like the 24-hour clock, but I don't know. We could switch it to the standard 12, right? Let me see. Where's that? It's in game. Yeah. So we could force the 12-hour clock. I don't know. I feel like a lot more people know the 12-hour clock than the 24 one, so we'll go with that. Oh, is there other stuff we might want to do? Sim while minimized. The lot view distance, house specific options, clickable neighbors on off, snow X-ray cursor. Oh. Fade distance off. I think we probably want to keep all that like it is. Alright, so we're on the 12-hour clock now, so AM, PM. It's just like I hate when 12 a.m. and 12 p.m. 12 a.m. 12 p.m. like that shift, right? The moment it shifts. Ugh. All right, so yeah. Time advances. Time advances. I hear our phone ringing off the hook. So let's hope we get a promotion, eh? Like, I mean, we're all good to go, right? Like, we have everything we need to advance. But we did not advance. I mean, it's just kind of how it rolls. Like, you can go into sim work with a great attitude, everything you need in order to advance, but you won't actually get the promotion. Well, you have to, like, yeah, you have to work this up a little bit, right? Yeah, job performance. You have to get that a little bit higher before you will advance. Which I will say, that's a little different from The Sims 3 and 4, especially The Sims 4. Like, what I remember about both games, really, is that, like, as long as you meet the requirements to advance to the next rank in a job, you'll just advance. Like, it could literally be your first day on the job, but if you have the skills and stats to level up at the job, like, you'll just rank up instantly. So, like, the first day you go to work, you immediately get a promotion. It's kind of crazy. Sims 2, yeah, The Sims 2 doesn't work like that. So you gotta go to work and earn shit pay for a while before you advance. So I think Doubleless, she's doing this all on her own. I think she's got the right idea here. She's doing a little painting, and yeah, that's gonna. She could sell that painting for a little bit of extra cash. So hey, she's onto something. What's this? Buy a florist bench. Reach creativity level 2, cooking 2, logic 2. I mean, look, she is onto something here, but I think what would benefit her more is to level up things that will actually apply to her job field. So I feel like so apparently cleaning is important for what she's chosen. Like I am kind of curious how how this is decided. So yeah, Doubleless has this lifetime want, but it's apparently just completely random. Like, we chose knowledge as our aspiration, but then it's like, yeah, but then they want to be to max out the medical career. Well, like, why that? Why that specifically? I don't know. But yeah, it seems like they just sort of choose a profession at random for it. Alright, so she wants to clean the table. That's a good idea. That's a great idea. Let's learn more about cleaning. So, study cleaning. Yeah, let's learn about cleaning shit. I think that's a great idea. Because again, I think cleaning, I think that is probably gonna, like, we're probably gonna need more cleaning in order to advance. So it's probably, ooh, one sec. Alright, well, I will assume everything's alright upstairs. I just heard like a thump, but sounds like the wife just dropped something for a bit. So, alright, no alarm, no panic. Okay, what's this? What's this fear here? Be rejected for an invitation. Unfortunately, most of these fears, I don't think we're at any great risk of running into them. Oh man, we have so we have Saturday free. Like, I gotta admit, it's kind of a bad thing that our sim has these free days. Because, like, this sounds terrible. It's kind of bad that she has these free days because it means that, like, we can't advance in our job or earn any money, and we kind of need to do both of those things right now, like, really badly. I guess you can use those free days to, you know, skill up and advance in alternative ways. I guess there is always that. But still, yeah, it's like I wish we could just go in, like, I wish it was an option that we could just go into work even when we don't have to and maybe earn some extra good boy points with the boss or something. I don't know. Alright, so I'm just gonna have her study cleaning for a bit, try to get an extra point in that, so we're sort of like go-getting in advance, right? Like, advancing skills for the future. What's cooking 2, logic 2, creativity 2, cleaning 2 is not on there, but I wanted that cleaning point no matter what, so. Alright, so she wants some social need. Well, she wants social need, but she also wants, like... Yeah, let's take a shower. I'm trying to think. Let's take a shower and maybe eat some leftovers, and... I'm thinking maybe we use our Sims free day to, well, like, what else are we gonna do? Maybe let's go to a community lot and try to run into a witch sim so that we can start schmoozing with them and learn some magic. And maybe learning some magic will actually help me to make more money with the sim too. I don't know if the magic is profitable or not. I assume the magic will let you do all kinds of crazy stuff, but I don't know if any of that equals to, like, simoleons, you know? So yeah, let's let her get some sleep, and then kind of top off her motives in the morning, and then yeah, let's go hit a community lot and try to meet a wizard or something. Like, again, we want to learn magic and we want to achieve immortality, and I think, yeah, witch sim and then vampire sim is the way to go. I mean, again, there's other ways to achieve immortality, but vampirism is kind of an easy in, you know? But vampirism kind of comes with its own drawbacks, like, you know, dying in the sunlight, so it's gonna make a couple of things harder, actually, so we don't want to go too nuts with that. I think it would probably be better, yeah, to learn magic first, and I mean, you know, there's other ways we can extend life, so maybe, yeah, we'll worry about the vampirism way later in the Sims lifespan. She does have 59 days still before she ages up. I have a extended life mod on, because I find that normal Sim lifespan is way, way, way too short. But, you know, I want to earn that immortality. I don't want to just, yeah. I don't want Sims to just not age, you know. All right, let's get those leftovers and eat some of them. I'm not sure if the leftovers keep forever, you know. I feel like the leftovers probably don't keep eternally, you know. Okay, so we have the day off. That's good. So put the leftovers away. I am going to stretch those leftovers out for as long as I possibly can. All right. So now I guess let's go to a community lot. I'm not sure if we should save before going or if it'll auto save when we go to the community lot. I'm not sure. But just to be safe, let's save it right now. And I don't know if there's a higher chance of running into a special sim on certain lots. Like, I don't know if you have to go to certain places or not, or if just anywhere is good as any other place. I don't know. So if we want to go somewhere else, we don't have a vehicle of our own, then I guess we just use the phone and, like, call up. So we have vacation, real estate. Ooh, real estate. We could purchase a community lot. Call a taxi. What's the difference between a taxi and transportation? Ah, interesting. So, okay, I guess thanks to this, thanks to the particular expansion that we're on, I suppose, yeah, we can just click on a nearby lot to go there. The thing is, I don't know that any of the nearby lots are actually stores. There's a clothing store over there. That's cool, but I don't know that we'll run into a wizard there. So, yeah, I guess. Yeah, let's call transportation. I'm not really sure what the difference between calling transportation and calling a taxi is. Like, what's the difference there? So she's a little too close to that table. Ah, I see. So transportation, I guess, has just more options. So we will just use a taxi. Okay. Then we can hop in the taxi and go wherever we want to go. Oh, Doubleless has no new emails. Depression increases by 1. It should. So okay, yeah, we can choose where to go. So we have Belladonna Cove, where we're at. I will say I kind of like how this works a little better in The Sims 3, where, I mean, it makes sense that it works this way in that game because the whole neighborhood is an open world. But yeah, in The Sims 3, you can just zoom out and, you know, like you can just zoom out and click on a different lot to go there. I mean, this one you can click to go to other lots, but the camera is still anchored pretty close to your lot. So if you can't see the place you want to go from where you're at, then yeah, then you gotta call up transportation. But it doesn't like put you back on the map and let you choose a location. It just gives you a list of locations, so it's a little less, yeah. All right, we have a grocery store. Well, okay, so like there's other places we can go. There's Blue Water Village and downtown. I'm trying to remember, like I think downtown is downtown. Like downtown is I forget what the expansion was that added downtown. I can't remember the name of a lot of the expansions. Also, I'm just wiping my glasses real quick. I have that annoying problem where there's a speck on my glasses and like it's all I see, right? Like even though it's just a little speck on the glass, it's like that is all I can see or think about when I'm looking at my monitors. So just kind of getting rid of that real quick. I really need a new cloth for my glasses too. I'm using like kitchen paper towel for this, and it's like that is not great. That is not that's not going to do your glasses any favor. And it's really bad at cleaning them too. Like, yeah, it just feels like I'm almost making it dirtier. But okay. So yeah, downtown, that's where all like the nightlife stuff is. That might have been the name of the expansion too. But if you want to run into a vampire, I think downtown is where you go to run into vampires. I think you can run into them normally, but like going to downtown locations at night, especially the crypto nightclub or stuff like, you know, vampire themed nightclubs, right? Yeah, like I think any sort of vampire themed nightclub is probably gonna have a higher chance of running into a vampire sim, but not where we want to go. I don't think we want to go to a place where we're gonna meet a witch, and I don't know if there is such a thing as a better place to meet a witch. I don't really know. So we got Blue Water. So Blue Water is a shopping and entertainment destination. Club Dante. Huh. I'm just thinking like, yeah, where would a witch sim go? I don't know. Let's stay within Belladonna Cove, I think. So yeah, we'll stay within the cove. Do we go to the grocery store? Do we go to the grocery? There's also the park. Oh yeah, she does want to go fishing, right? Like she wants to go fishing. I wonder if we can do that at the park, maybe. I think I see a small body of water right there. So yeah, let's go there. Like, it looked like there's some water in that there park. Alright. So first time leaving the lot. Yeah, we're there. You don't have to keep beeping when we're in the car. Alright, so loading Central Park West. Again, I prefer the more open world format of The Sims 3. You know, how you can just kind of walk wherever you want to go in The Sims 3 and the whole world is just there. But I mean, in this game, you can see the world, you can edit the world, it is a 3D space, not a JPEG, like The Sims 4. It's just, yeah, you can't freely walk around, you have to transport to other lots. But I mean, look, you know, you can see everything. I mean, I think that's our apartment back over there, right? Yeah, like you can literally see our apartment complex from here. It's that building like back over there. So yeah, I know. I think that this is fine, right? Like, is it exactly what I want? Not quite, but it works. It works. So, okay, let's be on the lookout for a witch sim. I believe witch sims both have, like, as NPCs, I believe they have both an iconic, like, they have a unique iconic look, and they also have unique naming conventions, too. Like, I believe if you encounter, like, a witch, they always have their name and then the good witch or the evil witch, right? Like, they have alignments. They got like D&D-esque alignments to their magic, and it's in their name too. Also wiping my glasses again. Again, this paper towel, it ain't doing the job great. But yeah, I gotta say, I'm not too picky about what type of wizard Doubleless becomes. If we were sticking true to canon, it would be either neutral or evil, but since I think witch sims are kind of, you know, they're kind of hard to come by in general, I think we will take whatever we can get, right? We'll take whatever we can get, and alignment be damned. But I would prefer neutral / evil, but good's fine too. Ooh, is he an unsavory charlatan? I can't interact with him. But he wants to greet me, so I guess I'll be greeted, like, yeah, it's an unsavory charlatan. Huh. Well, let's go over and say hi then. Or he's gonna come over and say hi to me, I suppose. Also, I love this dude's just playing on the swing set. Alright, so what does the unsavory charlatan want? Like, what's he here for? Oh, he's trying to sell Doubleless on something. I don't think Doubleless likes it very much. What was he doing? Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, did we just lose all of our aspiration points? Like, wait, what are my points at now? What am I at? Where is my points? I don't see anything. I can't even look at my aspiration rewards. I think he literally put me in the negative though. I think I'm in the negative for aspiration points. Like, I got scammed. I got scammed out of my fucking money. I don't like that. So, alright. I'm not exactly sure why that happened, but yeah, I got scammed out of my inspiration. I guess it's good that I didn't get scammed out of my money too, but man. Can I go fish? Like, yeah, how do you... Fish. Fish using a worm. There we go. I mean, since I just got taken for, like, all my points, yeah, let's earn a little bit back by going fishing. That'll earn us 500. Okay, there we go. She wants to catch a specific fish, but I don't know. I don't know that that's gonna happen. But either way, at least we got some of our aspiration back. I didn't I never knew that. I did not know about the unsavory charlatan. That apparently, if he targets you and scams you successfully, you just lose a ton of aspiration points. Like, what did he scam out of me? Did he scam my hopes and dreams? Did he crush my faith in humanity? Like, how'd he do that? What happened? Also, let's see. It's summer right now. But summer's about to end. Ooh, what did we catch? We caught a boot. Can I sell the boot? Oh my god. Oh my god. That actually... So I am losing aspiration points like crazy. I'm just losing aspirations like fucking crazy. Wait, you can lose skill points? Huh. I didn't actually remember that you can lose skill points in The Sims 2. Like the later Sims, I'm pretty sure the later Sims definitely do not let you lose skill points ever. But yeah, apparently you can lose your points in this one. Well, that's rough. So okay, let's pay more attention to our fears. So she doesn't want to pass out, throw up, or lose a skill point. She does want a bronze fishing talent badge. I don't really know how you get that exactly. But I guess apparently, like, getting a boot... Yeah, apparently getting a boot was, I guess that was a fear that she had at that moment. Yeah, how do you get the talent badge? To improve this badge level, direct your sim to use objects or do socials that relate to it. I mean, I would assume you just fish, right? Like, I'd assume you just go fishing and you'll get the fishing badge, I would assume. So yeah, going out for a nice day in the park, it feels like it's just hurting me more than helping me, you know? Like, I'm losing all of my aspirations that I had. I'm losing my aspirations. I'm losing my shit. Feels like I'm not really getting much out of going to the park. That guy's really not doing great. Oh no, it's another boot. It's another boot. At least she didn't lose anything that time. At least she didn't lose anything. So I guess fishing in this is not it's not a skill, because yeah, none of my skills, like there's no little skill bubble here, so I'm not leveling up a skill, but I guess yeah, I guess there's talent badges, which I'm not exactly sure how talent badges work. Again, I never had all the DLC, or man, modern gaming, not DLCs. These were not downloadable contents. The internet couldn't handle it back then. These were expansion packs. I never had all of the expansion packs. And I don't remember talent badges being a thing. Maybe they were always a thing, but I don't remember it. So yeah, I guess talent badges are used in place of skills for things like this, right? So I would assume, that even though there's no progress bar related to it, I would assume that, like, it's either a matter of doing an activity for a certain amount of time, like a skill, or I would assume it's a matter of doing specific things within an activity. Like, maybe the talent badge is, I don't know, like maybe when you eventually catch that specific fish, right? Like, well, she had a specific fish that she wanted, but like, I assume maybe when you catch a certain fish, that unlocks the talent badge, I guess? Dunno. Oh man, we're just doing flips over here. I'll let her catch one more thing, and then I think we'll top off her bladder need, maybe her food need, like, you know, we'll top off our needs as much as we can, then go to a different lot, because I don't seem to be having any luck finding a witch sim here. There's just lots of people fishing and playing chess. Alright. So we at least caught a couple of actual fish, you know, that's a good start. Alright, so yeah, let's use the toilet, and then, I guess this is a local chef, so we can order food. Oh my god, hot dogs cost 25 bucks. 25 bucks for a hot dog! I ain't made out of money. I can't be buying no 25 simoleon hot dog. Alright, so I guess then all I'm doing is, yeah, you use the toilet and wash your hands, and then I guess go to a different lot and try our luck elsewhere, right? Try our luck at finding a witch elsewhere. But I do think this is like this is how we have to play it. We have to just go to community lots and hope we find a witch there. Like, I think that's just all you can really do. Also, man, when you actually look at the neighborhood like this, it's kind of funny how there's like a telephone booth, like, at every single lot. When you look at it from the outside, that kind of looks a little bit crazy, you know? Kinda looks a little crazy. Alright, okay, let's go to... raiments. What is that? What, adorn yourself as a god? Oh, clothing. I was like, what's a raiment? I guess it's clothing. And I'm just uneducated. Game send grounds. Huh. Oh, I think that's a cemetery, right? Yeah. That might actually be a good place to find a witch, I guess, right? Yeah, let's take a quick skip and a jump over there and see if we can find some magic shit over there. But yeah, it's just kind of like we have to find a witch in the world. And I'm sure that there's maybe locations that are more prone to witches visiting them, but I don't know what those locations are. Like, I know for vampires, you're much more likely to run into a vampire, well, at night, right? So at night and downtown, specifically in clubs. Like, there's lots that they frequent more often than others. And I would assume that it's the same deal with witches, you know? But I think this is a cemetery, or is this just a rest stop? Because like there's just like vending machines, bathrooms, and then a little lake. But I don't see any gravestones, so I guess this is just a rest stop then, and not actually a graveyard. Not yet, anyway. Oh, garage sale hunting. Well, so the thing is, this game does have a business expansion, right? There is a business expansion where you can run your own sim business and also just visit them, and I'm pretty sure you could just set up a business where it's like they're just selling things that they own, you know, like you can basically do a yard sale if you want. But like, not what I need. Oh, look at that! Look at that, not Starbucks over here. Man, it costs $7 for a bag of chips. What's this one? You get $5 for a cola. God damn. I love that I'm playing with this triple bills on, because yeah, I feel like, man, I feel so fucking poor. I love it. I'm living the 2025 life right here. Yeah, I'll take some crinkle cut chips because I'm actually pretty hungry. Like we're actually getting really low on hunger. I'd prefer not to starve to death while I'm looking for a wizard. Hey, look at everybody just surviving. Hey, look at that, they're just like surviving on their bags of chips. I know. See, when I put in the triple bill mod, I basically just I just updated this game for 2025. That's all I did. Just adjusted for inflation is all. All right. So well, I guess I'm not running into any spellcasters of any kind. I'll have to look harder another time, but yeah, let's go back home because she does have work the next day, and we are trying to make enough money to actually live in that nice apartment, right? Yeah, it kind of sucks though that so the first place we went to, the very first community lot that we went to, there was just the unsavory charlatan, and he scammed us out of all of the aspiration points that I had earned up until now. Like literally just drained me of all my aspirations. So I'm poor, I can't even afford a hot dog, and also I'm getting scammed out of my money by some random on the street. Great. I just like to imagine, like what did the charlatan do that demoralized us so heavily, right? Like, did he come up to double us here and it's like, I'd like to tell you about this new digital cryptocurrency. And then we lost everything. Alright, so back to our home. But yeah, sorry if we're having a very mundane experience so far, but like that is kind of the difficulty that I'm choosing to play my Sims game on, right? Like I have to get my Sims life sorted before I can, you know, start the path to ultimate power and immortality. I kind of have to make sure that she doesn't get evicted first. Alright, so back home. I mean, at least she's got a nice apartment. She's got that going for her. So her current fears are to get pickpocketed, to use a public toilet, or to be rejected. Okay, the landlord is happy with everything. The landlord is not complaining about the apartment. That's good. The last thing we need is for the landlord to get angry at us, or even more angry, I should say. So as far as skills go, I think that we're good to go on skills to level up the job. So the only thing we need to worry about now is that we go into work in a good mood, which is just a matter of getting all these bars up before she goes to work. Also, we did catch fish and boots. We caught a bunch of boots. A bunch of boots. Can I sell the boots, I wonder? I also got all these fish too. Can I sell this? Yes. Okay, the boot. I mean, at the very least, those boots are worth 15 bucks, right? So at the very least, I can sell all the trash boots that I got. So didn't I have 3 boots, or did I only have 2? Did I drop a boot somewhere else in the house? I don't think so. Alright. So the fish. I wonder, it doesn't tell me how much the fish is actually worth. If I hit I, it goes to the inventory. Okay, so the inventory will tell you how much it's worth. Okay, and then you can just sell it directly with the delete key. So the fish was worth about 50 each, and then the boots were worth like 15 each. So, I mean, okay, at least we made some money, right? got a little money. Oh, okay. So I have my aspirations still. It looked like I lost a bunch of aspirations though. There was a little treasure chest symbol and it was like minus 1,500. But maybe what he stole from me, might not have been like my aspiration points, or maybe he did and I just have a bunch still. But maybe he just stole my actual, like the actual aspiration meter. So like he demotivated me, right? That might be it. So I can afford some aspiration rewards, which yeah, like so, this is one thing I do like about The Sims, and I think from The Sims 2 onward they all have this as a thing. So in addition to money and the rewards around that, there's also like aspiration points for avoiding your fears and fulfilling your wants in life. And you can use your aspiration points to buy stuff, and I really like that. Oh, hold on 1 second. All right, so okay, I'll have to cut it a little short here because the wife is wanting lunch already. So I guess I'll be making something now. But so I'd wanted to do more, but we're kind of getting caught up in a little bit of a thing where we're still trying to get Doubleus's life sorted before we actually get into the proper stuff. So I guess the first few Sims streams will just be that, right? But just to kind of wrap up my thoughts to get out of here, look, there's one thing we could buy with our aspiration points: the money tree. And you might be thinking, wait a second, you can literally buy a money tree. So like, why don't you just use that? Like, it's 3,000 aspiration points. Why not just buy a money tree and that'll solve your money problems? Hmm. So just real quick, I want to get this out there as a thought before we leave. So in the Sims games, especially 2 and 3, you can buy these cool items that like they have a lot of benefits, but it says it right there. Negative side effects may occur if used below gold aspiration. So like right now, our sim is just, they have no aspiration points. Like we're not even yellow or green or anything. So the thing is, in order to actually use these items effectively, you need to be in a very good life place. Like your sim has to be fulfilling their wants regularly, and you have to be in a very positive mood and a positive aspiration state. Uh, if you're not, then you'll get a negative, or you have a very high chance of getting a negative effect. So like, I'm not sure what the negative effect for the money tree would be. It's either you get nothing, or maybe you even lose money, or it hurts you or something. But yeah, like all of these objects that you can buy with your aspiration points, if you use them without being in a good state, then a lot of them will actually really hurt you or mess your sim up. So you're kind of going with a risk reward here, and you have to be in a good place to use them. So you can't just buy a money tree and then have that solve all your problems, Like the money tree can help, but you have to be in a good place to use it. And right now my sim is not in a good place to use it. So, yeah. But just a quick thought on gameplay. Also, we have these skill trees, but we'll figure how we're going to do that next time. So, yeah, we'll leave it here for right now. I'll maybe do a little off stream just to try to pick our Sims mood up. But yeah, so sorry if we don't accomplish a whole lot with this. Sims is a slow game, and we always have things coming up, so it happens. Um, but I'll try to actually get to the good stuff, hopefully next time, or at least a little bit of it next time. So I hope it's not too boring, that we're kind of just, yeah, just kind of we're in the more mundane section right now. That's just kind of when you start up a new household in The Sims. That's kind of how it goes, especially when you're playing it the way that I'm playing it. But good things in the future, I promise. And again, I don't know how much we're gonna do of The Sims 2, but I am very much in a Sims mood. So yeah, we will do a few more streams on this. All right, at least until we get some of Doubleus's goals sorted out. But anyway, let's tab on out of this, get back to the old desktop, and yeah, again, sorry that it was a little short. We'll try to get more into the good parts next time. We'll try. But till then, I hope everyone here had a good time. Hope you had fun. And promises of more to come and better to come. So, till then, see y'all around. Have a good one.